The Bright Star 2021 joint military exercise continues the activities at the Mohammed Naguib military base. 21 countries are participating in the exercise, which takes place during the period from September the 2nd.
Welcome back. We earlier talked about time management and the importance of managing your time. The consumption of your time is a significant element or a significance in its own right of how you manage your life and how you plan for your success and how you think and your state of mind in general. So today we're going to be talking about time management and what are the best ways to be able to manage your life through a very successful timetable and a lot more. We're very delighted to be having with us here Dr. Nazli Tawfiq, and she is a life coach. Good morning, Dr. Tawfiq.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Thank you, fine.
Let us first talk about how can we boost time management and organizational skills. This is a very important question that everybody would like to listen to its answer.
Yes, it's very important, of course, because one of the most important things in life that you would like, if you organize your time, if you know your schedule, if you know what you're up to during your day, then you can really accomplish a lot. If you're planning before, beforehand, you don't need to on the spot, I decided just right now to do so and so. No, just plan it from before. Take enough time to put a schedule. Set an agenda for yourself. What am I planning to do for tomorrow? Put some items, put priorities to it. What's important in my life? What's not important in my life? What am I planning to do for tomorrow? I need to accomplish so and so. If you start doing this and writing it down, even on a piece of paper or do it on your mobile or whatever, this would make things much easier for you. It would make things even clearer. Your mind would be visualizing what's important for you, what's not important for you. And then based off of this, you can start really accomplishing that.
Right. What about the organizational skills? Because some people are very successful. They have a clear mindset, but at the same time, they cannot organize their times. And this is 90% of the popularity. They cannot really organize what to do first. Sometimes things are a little bit late, and then it will add to the other. I mean, one step will lead to the other, and then the whole day is collapsing.
Okay, yes, that's true. It's based off of the priorities. If you really know your priorities, this would make things much easier. What's important for me, what's not important, what's less important. I would start doing the things that are really more important for myself. I would start saying that no for the things that are less important. They can come later. I don't need to do that right now. If you start really putting the priorities and putting more focus on it and deciding that I can start doing baby steps for everything. It's not that I need to accomplish everything at the same time. Then, only then, you can start seeing the things as a bigger picture that I don't need to be doing everything at the same time. I need to put this thing first, because if you let down your most important things, then you'll end up by doing only the least important stuff, and then you will not be satisfied about that. You need to really see and not even allow that the most important things would fall off of your schedule. Only then you won't be satisfied with your day. You'll not be satisfied with whatever you were doing. That's the most important thing, yes. Putting priorities, yes.
When you don't have the urge, sometimes you do not do anything, You are supposed to do too many tasks, but you wake up, you don't have the urge. So let me talk to you about having the proper spirit to be able to wake up every day and be enthusiastic to fulfill this and that. Sometimes things are postponed, not on your side, but by others. So what is the case in that particular situation?
Okay, you need to, as we agreed, you need to put an agenda or even
a schedule?
Like a plan, a schedule, yes, beforehand, maybe from the day earlier. But when it comes to other people, you need to know that there are stuff that you can control and there are other stuff that you cannot control. There are some things, yes, it's in your hands to take control of and take the lead and change and do, but other stuff is not really in your hands. We need to know that, yes, whatever I can do, then I can do. Other stuff that is in other people's hands, just let go. We need to be wise enough to let it go. It's not an issue, just don't like keep struggling in it. And if it's really a priority, find another way. I mean, don't put yourself into the situation where people are controlling you. If it's really that important, if it's one of your really priority items for yourself, then just don't let it be into other people's hands anyways. Take the lead of your life, I mean.
Well, everybody tries to take lead in life. But the aim of all that, or the target, is to increase productivity.
Yeah.
Is there any other aims? Fulfilling yourself, does it come by increasing productivity, or does it come when you fulfill things at time just for the sake of fulfilling things, for the sake of breaking the taboos and breaking all the burdens and the hurdles that might come, difficulties that might come in your way? I mean, talk to me about the target for renovating yourself for success. Is it only about productivity?
I would say quality. I mean, quality, yes, productivity, but with quality. I mean,
that's a very good word.
Yes, it's not about the quantity only. It's not just like produce a lot and do a lot of stuff during that day, but I mean, what is the quality of stuff that you have done? Does it really satisfy you? Are you really happy with whatever you have done today? You've done hundreds of things, but are these hundreds of things really satisfying you? Did you do them the way you wanted to do them? The quality and the outcome, is it really what you wanted? That was the target? Does it satisfy you? Do you feel okay in the inside? How do you feel? I mean, it's all related to your feeling about it. Are you really okay with it? Are you satisfied? I'm done with that. Yes, I've produced so and so. I've done that. I've accomplished all these things today. But were the quality okay? The outcome was good. My relationships with others, the outcome was good. The productivity on the work level, was it really fine? Good for, as in for me. Am I satisfied with it? Good for me. This is what I was targeting. Is it even close to what I wanted? Not only the quantity. I mean, this would be my personal target. Yes, the quality of life generally.
This is the right definition of success, you mean?
For me, yes. Yes, I see it this way because...
Is it relevant? I mean, is it relative or different from one person to the other?
Of course, because people differ. People might be like, for some people the money might be the target, for other people the quality of life might be the target, other people relationships, it's the well-being. But I would see that, if you ask me, my personal opinion would be being positive and having a positive well-being with good relationships with others. This would lead to everything else. It would lead to the materialistic outcome. It would lead to good communication skills and good communication, even cooperation on the work level, on everything. That would lead to all the productivity that you're talking about, but would also be covered with, and you would add to it some kind of a quality, It's like the productivity and the communication and the cooperation between even the co-workers on a work level and in life. It would really give you this satisfaction that you want by having this good space, good environment, good everything. They would be having this feeling of positivity,
Right. It all starts with foundation.
Yes.
So foundation means the early years and the siblings. If we do not acquire this talent from our early beginnings, we do not acquire it. Right now, I think we have a segment that would really reflect how we teach our kids to be able to manage their times. It's very important at an early age to teach kids to manage their time. But some people, the Japanese school would say no, it's very early to teach kids to manage their times. What do you think about it?
I think kids get to learn now by their lifestyle. They can see that. They have their trainings, they have their schedule for their own trainings, they have the school, they have their... we're open to the world now. It's not like that, before the parents would just teach their kids whatever they want to teach them, and you're like entitled to do so and so and so as a kid. It's not that anymore. The kids just get to know everything. They have the internet, they have everything open, they have everything allowed for them.
But not everything that is posted, I'm sorry to interfere, not everything that is posted over social media is right.
Yes, I agree. That's
they
why
have
this
to
is,
get it from
yeah.
the right sources.
Yes, that's the role of the parents now, that you would supervise, direct,
And monitor this.
Yes, monitor, give advice for them, tell them the differences, tell stories about it, success stories about it, so they would really get to know and decide for themselves what's happening. I mean, what I meant was that you cannot now just like force the kids to do whatever you tell them. It's just, before we used to tell them, I'm your mother, I'm telling you so and so, then you have to take whatever I'm telling you. It's not working anymore because they are really open to the world. But again, to the point of scheduling their timings and getting to know their schedule and plans, this is what they start to get to know, because when they see others doing that, they do it themselves. When they see that their siblings and their friends, their colleagues at school, even at the clubs, at the trainings, whatever they're doing, they're having this skill and they're really doing it in an efficient and a productive way, they get to pick up on that. They start to really see that I don't have the skill, then my friend did it in a better way, let me do it in this way too. Maybe if I do it this way, it would be better. If he could do it, why couldn't I do it too? They get to compare themselves to the other outer world, and they really pick up on that. Us as parents now, what we do is, we do monitor with them, yes, and we do like supervise, give them advice. Like I would say, yes, we're turning into mentors more than really parenting.
Of course, but there are actually different schools for thinking. Some would plan in advance for things, and they would execute it the exact way planned. And some would, if they plan, they would never execute it the right way. And some would say, just leave things the way they are and let fate decide whatever is going to happen. Which is right?
I think it's a mix of both. I mean, you need to have the faith that fate is there, and whatever is meant to be will be, whatever it is, on the real time, in the let's say in the divine time. But again, you need to plan things. Because if you don't plan, you're not achieving anything. You're just leaving things to coincidence, to chances. Millions of things can just come and pop up, and you would never be able to, like, what is it? How can I handle this situation? What if? And you can fall in anywhere during your way to your success. But you need to plan it and put like precautions and put some like, what if this happens? What if that happens? And then only this that you can start and even take precautions and make things happen. It's both. It's a mix of both. Plan and faith. Plan and faith I would say it would guarantee you more or less.
And the blessings of God.
Yes.
But everybody would ask, I mean, this is a common question that could be taken at this moment. Everybody would ask, how can I make more things at less time? Which means management. But at the same time, it means experience for this management. If you do it over and over and over, you will learn how to consume less time and doing more things. Is that true?
Yes and no. Yes, because
Yes
the
and
more
no.
yes, yes, because yes, the more you do it, the easier it gets to be, and then you just like consume less time doing it. Definitely, yes, you turn into a master doing it. Okay, but I would go into delegation more. I would give whatever, something that I already am mastering, or I started to be good at. That's enough for me, khalas. And I can delegate it to someone else. I would teach someone else to do it. And then I will start mastering something new. I benefit, the other person benefit. I learn something new, the other person learns something new, and we get other stuff. I mean, much more stuff to be accomplished than just staying in control of that I need to do everything myself, and I'm not delegating anything to anyone, and I need to be having the full control over the whole situation. Delegate to other people, teach them, let them do the things that you think that you can really give to them now, and let go of the control, yes.
So assessment is also involved.
Yes.
Assessment of the tasks. You don't have to overtake all the tasks at one time.
Of course not. You cannot. Multitasking would let things just fall apart from you.
So what is the difference between multitasking and doing all things at less time?
Okay, multitasking is that you're doing everything at the same time, and then I don't know, it differs from someone to the other. But,
of course, I was just going to say so.
Capabilities, focusing, concentration, power, but at the end of the day, you'll feel drained. Doing everything at the same time wouldn't give you the quality, because quality is a thing for me. So if you don't just like concentrate on the quality and you're distracted doing everything at the same time, you cannot focus on it. You cannot. The outcome won't be that good. So again, we go again to the delegation. Give whatever, delegate, give others the opportunity to get to know and give a hand and help and do stuff. And they themselves learn and start to nourish by trying to do new stuff. And you yourself, even if you're good with it, even if you're capable, just take time for yourself, leisure time, have fun, recharge yourself to go ahead and do again the things that are really a priority for yourself.
Of course. Talking also about how can we organize our tasks for a better time management?
Okay, it's mainly by brainstorming. You need to sit, have like 5 minutes or something. It depends on your, stuff, but take some time alone, write them down, see what's important for you. Put it on a piece of paper, put it on your mobile. Applications are everywhere now. Technology is really advancing, so just like choose whatever is comfortable for you, like writing with a pen or something, or just like using your device, and then just have it down written, and then see it. And this way your brain is going to start seeing, what is it that I need to accomplish? What are my duties? What are the things that I like to do? What is it exactly that I need to achieve? Based off of this, you'll start really putting a plan for yourself. Type, fine, let me put like timings. In the early morning, I'd like to do so and so because this is a priority where I'm fresh now and I'm really okay to do it. I need more focus and concentration. Fine, but مثلا I would do something else at the mid of the day. I would do. It's like you start giving really priorities to it and which item fits where. This is the main issue. Don't drop the important things when you're not, or where you at least, at your least of focus or concentration. That won't be fair for yourself, because dropping your priorities would really reflect on you at the end of the day.
I could tell you that there are very definite difficulties that might overcome you, and you could have nothing to do to sort it out, like domestic problems, like sickness, like the pandemic, like frustration, like failing to do a certain task for several times and all that. Does that help you to be stronger, or it doesn't? And if it does, how can we learn from our mistakes and from our depression, from our frustrations? Do frustrations make of us better people, successful people in the future?
Yes, whatever does not break you, make you stronger. Okay?
Is that only a phrase?
No.
Or how does it come into reality?
Yeah, it depends on how you want to see it. If you're willing to get broken and just like fade away, it's up to you. It's a decision. It's a decision. It's your choice to do it. If you decide that, no, I'm not going to allow this thing, no matter how it's severe for me, no matter how it's really breaking me or really making me depressed or making me really fall down, I decide just to take the good things about it. I'm going to stand up again. I'm going to be stronger again. I'm not going to allow anything to really break me. And I'm going to, most important, how can you do that? You can do that by learning your lessons. What did I learn from this situation? So this won't be repeated again. So you won't live your life just going through patterns and cycles of patterns, so you just get drained. So no, it's a decision that you decide to take, because when there's a will, there's a way. If you're willing to really live and you want to be strong and you want to really thrive and be there for yourself mainly, you will take this decision no matter what the pandemic, the situation, whatever the situation is, you can still take the decision. At least do what you can do.
Of course, but early starts are very important. But in order to achieve a good early start for kids or siblings, or to teach someone on a very good, successful basic foundation, you should be very patient. You yourself should have skills and scales to be able to implement that inside the person. Sometimes that person in front of you is not that capable of managing their time, or they are impatient, or they do not acquire the same knowledge or recognition of things and the value of time like you did, because you have experience. They are frustrated, they are failures. So how do you deal with these things?
I want to tell you that I didn't start from there. As for me, personally speaking, no. It's more about awareness. It's about your will again. If you want to be aware, you want to be in a place better than the place you are in now, you're going to really take all the effort, all the ways, all the routes. You're going to really search for a place where you can really start from. It's more about the awareness. The kids are not really aware. Yes, we're not born aware. But I mean, the parents, yes, they should, in a way, mentor us, tell us. But if they don't, then it's our own responsibility later on to really get to put ourselves in the place where we need to be. You need to be aware of your needs. You need to be aware of your, what is it that you need? What skills are you lacking? For me to have my own time management. Why time management? To plan for what? Not only the items that you need to do, to plan for your life. Because if you plan for the items on daily basis, this is your life at the end of the day. I mean, every day you plan for something, and when you plan for something on daily basis, the days are your, at the end of the day, it's the accumulation of, this is your life. They accumulate to create your life. The more you plan on daily basis, and the more you really give to yourself, and the more you really invest in yourself by having this quality outcome, you really get to have this quality lifestyle, life, whatever that you want exactly later on. Yeah.
Right. On that very enthusiastic note, I would like to thank you, of course, Dr. Nazli Tawfiq. You are a life coach, and you have all the best of luck.
Thank you so
for
much.
coming.
Thank you.
You have a
My
beautiful
pleasure.
day.
Thank
you so much. And I guess this brings us now to the end of this segment, but we're not finished yet. We're going to go to a short break, and we'll come to continue the breakfast show, so stay with us.